Make sure to stay until the end. It could be something completely different that most people never think about it, guys, and if you don't do it right, you may just waste your money. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Challenger, and if you need to remove or replace camshaft position actuator 1, bank 2, stay with us. We'll explain how to do that. You have actually 4 camshaft position actuators. We'll explain which one is the right one. We'll explain if you have problems how often. It's not the actuator itself, so make sure to stay until the end. In some cases you may not need to replace any parts, so all that will be covered in this video today. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, guys, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. If you need to buy any parts, tools for your Dodge Challenger or any car you want to save quite a bit of money, get them at a really good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. So let's start on it now. So let's go ahead and show you guys what we have here. 2018 Dodge Challenger that we have, V6. We actually only removed the intake hose right here, the resonator. Okay, you can see, so you can see the engine more open. This is the hose, okay, right there. We removed that one, and if you look at the engine now, guys, okay, we just did videos on that one, but if you see, that engine is a V6 engine. You have 2 cylinder heads, so the engine computer practically treats that engine as 2 different engines. This is bank 1, cylinder head 1, bank 2, cylinder head 2, guys. You will have 4 camshaft position actuators. So for bank 2, you will have only 2. One on the intake camshaft position sensor, one on the exhaust. On the intake, guys, okay, will be that one here. Now we will show you how to actually remove and replace it, but before we do that, let me tell you a few things, guys. In some cases it may not be the actuator that's causing the problem. Inspect the wiring harness, make sure that it's plugged all the way in, okay, and something else, make sure it's not contaminated with engine oil if you have oil leaks or dirt or anything like that, because that can cause the problem as well. Make sure the wires are not yanked out of the connector, because people will grab for the wires instead of the connector itself, and they can cause damage to the wires and they will not be contacting. Number 3, guys, if you have dirty engine oil, dirty oil filter or oil filter that's faulty, that can cause problems with the actuator phasers too. Now always use the correct type of engine oil that is required by your engine, and we really like leaky moly. I'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. German amazing oil. And before the oil change, I recommend to do an engine flush. Now I never believed additives until I actually used that one myself. We tested it on a Porsche Cayenne with 190,000 miles, and to tell you guys, okay, the engine looked almost like new when we opened the valve cover. So that one can actually clean the oil passages for the variable timing, and that can often fixes camshaft actuators as well. So do that, try, put fresh oil and see if it fixes it before you actually, guys, waste money and taking your engine completely apart, because if it's not the actuator, it could be something that will require taking the whole engine apart, and we'll talk about that in a second. In order to remove it, you need to get a Torx 25 star looking bit. Okay, let me show you this one there, okay, and you will need to disconnect the wire. On the back side there is one thing that you press down and you pull it out. We will have 3 screws that we need to remove, and that's camshaft position actuator 1, bank 2, guys. So make sure you do not contaminate your engine on the inside as well. Alright, working there now, perfect. And now we have just one more. oil seal is very likely that it will either stay in the valve cover or come with the actuator, and it's recommended to replace it every time. That's the seal, guys. Okay, right there. So always buy a new one, but it goes right here, okay, in that canal, and then you install the actuator, because otherwise you will not be able to do it. Now that's the camshaft actuator. We'll have a video how to test it, check it out. And right here, guys, that's the camshaft variable camshaft sprocket, okay, on the intake side. You can see INT it says. In order to replace that one, if you still have problems there, you have to take the timing chain off, and that will be quite a bit of a job, but we'll have the video on our channel so you can check it out if you want to. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, just let us know, drop a comment, and that way we can get an idea for a video, and when we have time we can make it for you. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.